Um, are we ready to start?
I am, yeah.
Okay, cool. Um, Timing starts when I gain control. Alright.
Okay.
Alright, well, here we go. Oh, I need to start my own timer, actually. I won't bother, actually, fuck it. Right, so here's Undead Nightmare. This is the zombie expansion to the original Red Dead. It takes place... There we go, it's one... I'm not going to explain the story why I'm shooting a zombie in the face. You know, you know how zombie... Um, but place in around about last 70 of base Red Dead. Um, you're back home with your family, etc., etc. Um, yeah, zombies, and you have to go out, figure out what's happening, and find the cure. Um, yeah, the game is set obviously in the Old West. Right, I have to whistle off my horse and pray he doesn't get stuck in the barn. Wow, he actually just walks straight out. Okay, this is already better than every marathon run of this game I've ever done. Because every time before this, the horses got stuck in the barn. So, yeah, this game, obviously, because it's in the Old West, there's no cars, it's all horses. But the horse mechanics are pretty interesting for speedrunning. It's probably not too interesting to watch, but I have to spur the horse to keep it going fast. But if you look at the mini-map, the blue bar on the left, that's the horse's stamina. And I have seen the horse's stamina while also, going fast. Um, but from what I can understand, the spur button every 3 gallops. I used to have to sit here and listen to the horse, but now I just sort of naturally do it. Anyway, jump off the horse there. A lot of this run, I'll be jumping off of the horse before I hit a trigger, because otherwise, if like a normal GTA game, when you drive into a trigger, it like stops you moving. When I drive into a trigger and the horse like bucks, and then once it's done like bucking, you get off of it, but it's really slow, so I have to do it at the right time. But I've memorized all the trigger locations, so I can just sort of do this manually. Right, anyway, yeah, we ignore that zombie, blah 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 story, no one cares. I run to this spot, again, I know where the triggers are. Run this way, and this is when we pray the horn. So you can see the little blue horse icon on my minimap. I have to pray it gets here. Good, good. Right. So yeah, we have to ride up over here and go into the graveyards, the zombie's favourite place. And I just have to burn a load of coffins. Horse jump, thank you. Sometimes the horse just rides straight into the fence and doesn't jump it. There is a lot of... the speedrun of this game is a lot of praying the horse doesn't do anything stupid. You have another horse, but it's more like you encourage him to go a certain direction. He actually listens to you. Whereas in normal GTA games, you press left and the car turns left no matter what. Like the wheels do, anyway. Um, but yeah, it just like directly control the horse. So I guess it's fairly realistic horse controls, but yeah. Anyway, I'm using the shotgun here because I need to preserve my better RAM. It's funny in a zombie game saying the shotgun's a bad weapon, but in this game it really is. Because I have to play on 360 because there's no PC version of this game. I'm basically just abusing everywhere. So as you can see, as soon as I start aiming, he just aims directly at the head. A lot of people, oh, you should be using manual aim. This ain't a real speed run, etc., etc. But besides that, and other people have done runs of this game. Um, Hang on. Other people have done runs of this game without using auto aim, like on hardcore mode or whatever, and it's just so much slower. It just comes down to using Deadeye to slow the world down, so you vaguely get your thumbsticks in the correct direction. This is where I need to convince the horse. There's a gate here, thankfully. Come on, open the gate, horse. Ah, there we go. Right, now this bit can bug out and I can get stuck in this cutscene. What happens if I jump? If it will be kind. Wow, okay, you don't get to see the bug, that's good. So I think it has something to do with me going faster than the game can load there. But what normally happens is I get stuck watching that little cutscene of that guy hiding on a sniper rifle on a roof for like a good 10 seconds. It's really annoying. I think because I it didn't happen. So we end up on the same pace as normally would be. It has a slowdown time mechanic called Deadeye. Which, when you use it, reloads your gun, and, you know, slows down time, obviously, and be more accurate, especially over long distances. So what I'm doing is, I normally, since there's a speed, the slow motion on, so what I do is I tab it on and then turn it immediately off after I shoot. That's effects of it for the shot, but I don't have to, you know, be in slow motion. And it also reloads my... It's funny how in like game there's some trick to instantly reload your weapons. Yeah, anyway, more story, more cutscenes, etc, etc. Okay. Right. On the horse, thank you. I lower my bitrate. It's really hard for me to somehow type while... because I need to hold forwards and tap A at the same time. This is difficult. Oh yeah, I'm streaming at 60 FPS. Yeah, let me try and... I'd have to change it. Hang on. Am I back? It is the stream back. I had to drop it to change frame rate. Toots, is the stream back? Yeah, I'm there. Okay, cool. Streaming settings, because I'm an idiot. And I didn't really configure this. Basically, I just... I have to travel to these... While I'm going there, I go through towns in order to unlock them as a fast travel point. There's a fast travel mechanic in this game, but it allows me to travel to 2 towns that I've seen and from towns that I've rescued. So I need to travel to Thieves through it, but I don't bother saving the town and the people in it because I never travel from it, if that makes any sense. Whoa, what the hell was that? Okay. If it's still stuttering, I guess I can try and lower the bitrate. Hang on. There you go, I lowered it to 200. I can't keep lowering it though, because at some point it is just going to be pixels. Alright, yeah, anyway, I'm traveling to Bonnie's farm. I'm taking the shortest route I can think of. Horses travel a lot faster on roads and paths and train tracks and things. So I can't just go off-road straight to the destination. It doesn't quite work like that. So yeah, anyway, I need to save. This is one town I need to save. I need to talk to some storyline characters in these places. That means I need to save the town. So, I'm using my pistol ammo for now. I'll probably switch to my repeater in a bit. But yeah, I'm conserving ammo. Ammo isn't... It's not a problem in so much that I'll completely run out and won't be able to kill any zombies. It's more of a problem of I want to use the best weapons and I run out of ammo for them. Thankfully I got the Undead sharpshooter thing, so I got some more ammo. Right, so I need to kill... You see the meters at the top? There's a certain number of zombies that I need to kill. Damn. I'm just looking around using my... there we go. Looking around using my lock-on button. See if I can find any zombies. Come on now. Yeah, the world record that's like 5 hours, that's the base Red Dead. This is the zombie expansion. It's a lot shorter. Wow, I am not getting good luck with these zombies. Hello? There's literally nothing. Okay. Every time I do a marathon, some sort of... There we go. That one. Okay, so now I just have to kill the remaining undead. Annoyingly, they're all over here. What can happen is that there's an undead dog running around. So at the end of these bits where they, you know, it says kill the remaining undead, all the zombies run towards you. But for some reason the animals don't. The undead animals, they run away from you. And they end up like miles away from the town, so... If I see any animals, I have to prioritize them over everything else. Alright, let's go up here. So yeah, anyway, old trick from the base Red Dead, just climb through this window. Just use shotgun for this bit. Ooh, there we go. Kill this guy, more story, etc, etc. I'm not worried about that. Alright. So when John shuts up, I can whistle for my horse. There it is. Come here, buddy. Oh, he's doing this fucking... So sometimes the horse can do this, where he likes to play keep away with you. Please. So I have to try and trick him into letting me on. There we go. By swerving around. Very realistic horse AI. Very good. Okay. Come on now. Horse, please. Thank you. Alright, so yeah, save that town, did the mission, now I have to ride to the next town and do a graveyard. So I have to... The mechanics work like, there's a few graveyards I have to save, there's some... They call them side missions, but they're actually, you know... They're not side missions if they're required, in my opinion. So I have to do a load of missions for people. And that lets me advance in the story. But yeah, again, I'm just managing my horse's stamina. Making sure I don't tire him out. And I keep going fast. Okay, this is one of the rare times where I actually do go off-road. I cut off-road across to this graveyard over here, or church, or whatever. Actually, I want the shotgun. So yeah, normally for these graveyards, I try and use the shotgun, since the shotgun's a short-range weapon and we're in a enclosed space. Alright, so do these. So yeah, I have to burn these coffins and then kill all the zombies which spawn. Hello, buddy. You joke about hurting my horse, but the horse is very fragile in this game. There's one point... It's really weird. There's one point where I go down a slight decline on a cliff, and sometimes the horse can just fall over and die. And then there's another time where I throw the horse literally off of a cliff and he normally survives. So, it's pretty interesting. Yeah. Oh god, the horse. I have to be really careful not to shoot my horse. The horse is super important because if he dies, I have to wait around for another horse. And there's like a, I think it's about a 50, it's probably a 50-50 chance, but there's a 50% chance of getting an undead horse. Now, the undead horse has unlimited stamina, which, you know, oh, that means it goes faster. The only problem is he's more of a dickhead than a normal horse. Like, he swerves left to right constantly. No matter, even if I'm holding forwards, he constantly swerves left and right, and you can't control it, which makes it basically unusable because you can't keep it on paths. So then it goes slow. It doesn't matter if it has maximum stamina or not. Alright, anyway. Save this town. So yeah, the strategy for these towns that I've come up with is just stay on the horse, ride around, and try and find as many zombies as I can. And use Deadeye to reload. Oh, okay, good. Killed that dog instantly, because like I said, the dogs will run away, and I'll have to chase them down, because you need to kill every undead thing here. Oh, auto aim, please. What are you doing? Switch to a repeater here. Alright, so this is the best gun for this, really. And I kind of save the ammunition for it. So now I've got, like, you know, 80 ammo for this gun. So I should be good for now. So yeah, trigger another cutscene.
Hey, mister. Hey, Park.
Do I skin it afterwards? No, I'm afraid not. I whistle for my horse here, but it's very rare that he actually gets to me quick enough. Oh, and this is one of those rare times where he does. Sweet. Perfect. Alright, so that's this mission done. Oh, no, it's not. I need to talk to the guy. So many times I've forgotten to trigger the end cutscene of missions and I ride away, only to get stuck later in the game where I can't progress anymore because I haven't finished this mission. Alright, there we go. So yeah, riding to the next area. The start of this run is just doing this formula of graveyard mission. But it's okay because we get to break up this pattern with picking some flowers in a bit. There's lots of gathering things in this game, and horse races and cow herding and stuff like that. But thankfully, in Undead Nightmare, we only had to do one of those things, and that's picking flowers. Zombies. Alright, so the grave. Yeah, there we go. Coffin even. Sweet, I managed to get it from the horse. Alright. Goat. Crap, got stuck on that tombstone a bit. Alright, so yeah, burning the coffins gives me a bit of ammo, for some reason. Okay, there's a goat. Oh god. There's goats, so I'm probably not going to pronounce this right, but El Chupacabre, or it's like, you know, Mexican or something. This is terrible commentary, but that thing, Chupacabra, something like that. It doesn't matter about that pronunciation. The point is, when there's goats around, it normally signals that he's around, and I would really like to not run into him. Oh, shooting the air. So yeah, before this cutscene starts, I whistle for my horse and jump. Thankfully the horse can move during this cutscene, so you can see he's trying to get to me. He's getting a bit lost. You can do it, buddy. I'm right here. There we go. Good. So yeah, here's another point where I ride through a town just to unlock it as a fast travel point and then leave. So this is Ridgewood Farm around this bend here. Come on. So just ride in, trigger the thing, find out and just leave. So yeah, that allows me to fast travel to Ridgewood Farm. I can't fast travel from it, but that's not a problem. I don't need to. So now we ride up to Fort Mercer, talk to West Dickens, unlock the I'm saying a lot. Unlock the flower quest, and then travel back to Ridgewood Farm and pick some flowers and do another graveyard. Red Dead Redemption, all flowers. Yeah, I rooted it. I've probably still got the pictures saved on my computer somewhere, but I hilarious. I rooted it. I rooted the beginning of it a little bit, and then the second set of flowers, but then I kind of got bored of looking around for flowers, so I stopped. But there are in-game achievements for picking all the flowers, so all flower percent is a legitimate category. Alright, so I get stuck here a little bit. Oh no, that loaded pretty fast. Sweet. I'm interested in if I ever obtain a Xbox One, trying the Xbox One version of this game. I mean, I know you can't get it anymore, but be interested to see if it loads any faster. And if it does, then I demand that we have load time removal. Because fuck that. Alright, so I use the survivalist map, which brings up flowers on my minimap. They always spawn in the same place, but there's not really any landmarks out here in the middle of nowhere. So it's kind of hard to pinpoint exactly where the flowers are, so I like to just spend a little bit of time, use the little map, and make it easier for me to find it. I feel like I save more time, you know, not wasting time looking for flowers than I do wasting menu and using the map. Alright, so yeah, I've memorised which flowers I need to pick of the bunch. So this one, there are a lot of zombies here, which is concerning. Hopefully I can get on my horse. Horse, don't get scared. No, we got scared. Okay, it's fine, buddy. Just relax, we're good. Okay. Zombies spawning aren't actually that bad. It's when cougars or wolves or something spawns. That's when we have a problem. Because instead of attacking me... Oh, speaking of which... Just blast them away. Alright, instead of attacking me, they tend to kill my horse, which is a bit more problematic. Oh hey, and we got the war horse, one of the undead horses of the apocalypse, spawned. I used to, in my original route, think that taking one of these horses would be faster. There he is, there's a horse on fire over there, I don't know if you can make that out. I used to use the horses of the apocalypse because they have unlimited stamina and they have some other properties and they actually listen to you. But from what I understood, going over, catching the horse, breaking the horse is a bit a bit slower than just ignoring it and going past it and using a slightly worse horse. And there's an undead horse just running around. Okay, cool. So I picked all the flowers I needed to, and now I'm gonna go to a graveyard. Oh fuck! Let me just blast that bastard away. There we go. I'm not taking any chances. So many times my horse has died in these runs, and it's completely catastrophic. So I'm not taking any chances. There's one point where I'm like in a forest trying to pick flowers and kill Sasquatches. That's the most deadly time for my horse because there's loads of animals around, like bears and wolves and crap like that. That's where my horse normally dies. That and the cliff that he has to walk down. But we'll see what happens. My theory is that the horse just has an invisible health bar that you can't see, and you just deplete it. Because I hurt the horse a little bit a minute ago when I jumped off a small cliff. Just a few minutes ago. So it's probably just he drains health while walking down the cliff, and sometimes it goes to 0. And I don't particularly try to find, like, I don't really want to try and find an apple or something to feed him with. So, just have to pray he doesn't die. So yeah, I'm using the shotgun here because I've got to save my ammo. But to be honest, I probably have plenty. Horse, get away. Alright, so we're getting new zombie types now. So there's these crawler zombies that run up, that are like really fast and crawl up to you. Zombies which explode and they spit at you. Totally not ripped from Left 4 Dead or any other million zombie thing. Get off me, please. Alright. So this time I'm not going to bother whistling for my horse because I'm going to save warp here. So what will happen is we cleanse Tumbleweed. There'll be a bit of a saving, and then load game, the autosave. There we go. Very careful not to load the wrong save or start a new game or any crap like that. But yeah, we got this. So what this will do is it'll teleport me back to Fort Mercer. Like this. Then I can just turn around and travel to Thieves Landing, which is where Seth is. So yeah, Thieves Landings is a town I travelled through earlier in order to unlock it as a fast travel point. No, you can't auto-target my own horse, but I can definitely shoot him. That has happened many times. I'm like fighting zombies and he just walks in between me and the zombie and gets a face full of lead. That's happened plenty of times. Alright, so I'm just running down this path, waiting for my horse to catch up. Come on now. Okay, good. I need to make sure to get on him before he runs past me, otherwise I'll never get... So yeah, we're just going to go visit Seth. I've cleansed all the graveyards in this area, so I need to go hand this mission in. Oh yeah, and he's having a party of zombies. Storyline, etc, don't question it. Okay, so... we go use Seth's bed to teleport, and we go back. We go to Fort Mercer. Do we go to Fort Mercer? No, we needed to go to Beach's Hope. Ah, bugger. Alright, I made a mistake. I need to go to Beach's Hope, not here. That's fine. I just have to climb this wall and travel to the right place. So yeah, what I'm supposed to do is travel to Beach's Hope. Where is it? There we go. So yeah, this is my house, and it's near the forest, so I use this to go into the forest. I've actually done this in the wrong order a bit. I wasn't supposed to go to Seth yet, but that's fine. It doesn't affect anything. Alright. Oh, it's actually daytime. That's what that's done. That's actually very useful. Note to self, do that in that order. Alright, accidental routing, this is fine. So yeah, I'm probably not saving any time, but since I've done stuff in a different order, it's meaning daytime, so I can see what the hell I'm doing. But yeah, I'm just travelling up into the forest now. Gotta go pick some flowers and do another side quest. There's a town here, but I actually don't want to unlock it as a fast travel point, so I need to try and avoid it. Because it will just add another fast travel point to my menu, which I don't want. Because it means I have to like flick up and down the menu for more time. Alright. Avoided that. Man, it sure is bright here. I've got my brightness turned up to maximum because normally it's impossible to see anything at night. But obviously now I'm here in the day and the snow, we're a bit blinded by the snow, so I'm sorry about that. But it is necessary, trust me. Especially when I'm in like caves later on and I can't see anything. Alright, so yeah, I need to use the survivalist map, and we're going to pick some more flowers. So thankfully these flowers are weird in that they can sometimes spawn as groups. So I just pick the ones which are like together as a group. I also need to try and find a Sasquatch, not zombies. Oh, this is a problem. What's that? That's a bear? Ah, there's the Sasquatch. Please target the Sasquatch. There we go. Just avoid the bear. So yeah, here if you look on the mini-map, there's 2 flowers next to each other. So I pick these ones because it means I only have to stop once. And there's another patch of 2 flowers in a second as well. Alright. Come here, horse. Don't be a bastard. Okay, good. So yeah, just travel down this road. There's another set of flowers.
That's one.
And another set of flowers. So I've just got one more flower to pick after this. Doesn't really matter where I do it, but I have a spot. Alright, horse, come on. So now we just have to go kill more Sasquatches. Ugh. Man, I'm tired. It's like the middle of the night. I had a bit of a nap before this run, but I don't think it's done me much good. The ragdoll just falls over. Okay. So yeah, annoyingly the game does not like to target the Sasquatches, because they're not seen as a threat. So I have to like convince the game to target them instead of like walk. Alright, headshot. So yeah, this is the... Actually no, it's not. That's in a bit. But yeah, the dreaded cliff is coming up soon where my horse will probably kill itself. But yeah, just going down this bit, nice and easy. Not hurting my horse. Fantastic. Alright, so there's a flower just over here which I'll stop and get. I'll stop at this one since it's easier to find and it's right in the path anyway. Okay, so I collected all the flowers. Don't need to do any more of that. The flowers are for a potion sort of thing, which are used to attract zombies, but it's just another weapon that I never use. I'm sure you can do some funny things with it, but we're not here for fun. This is serious speed gaming. Alright. Up here. I haven't found a good way of going up this cliff without zigzagging along like this. It's too early to fly. Spoilers, I'll be flying later on. But yeah, anyway, I need to find this bastard. He's somewhere around here. Ah, there he is, look. No, game, this thing in front of you. Oh shit, I lost him. No, 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 no. Alright, so this is where my horse normally dies. Careful, buddy. This looks like a good cliff. Excellent, he stayed alive. Alright, we're good. Kill this guy. I am not headshotting very well today. So yeah, because these guys aren't seen as a threat, the game doesn't auto-target their head. And I have to actually use skill, but of course I'm a dirty auto-aimer, so I can't. And we just shoot this guy to trigger a cutscene. Sweet. I have no idea what time it is, so I don't know. I haven't got my timer running, but I'm sure it's fine. So yeah, now I load my autosave again after it saves. Make sure you load the autosave after it saves, otherwise you'll go back in time. Load my autosave and come here. I don't need to go to Thieves' Landing anymore since I've already been there, so I just go to Fort Mercer. There it is. So yeah, I did things in a little bit of the wrong order, but it's fine, really. Alright, so we need to... Actually, don't go inside Fort Mercer. I just go visit West Dickens, who's down the road from here. Get on my horse. Oh, crap. Okay, thank God for that. I never would have caught my horse if he had just ridden past me like that, and I hadn't got on. It would have been me chasing the horse all the way down this road, I think. Alright. So yeah, just ride over here. Again, don't kill my horse. And jump off my horse at the right point. There we go. So yeah, West Dickens rides over there and then immediately disappears. I hope they release a PC version of this that has you can see him disappear. Yeah, anyway, I just triggered this cutscene. Now I have to ride down here and save another place. There's another mission in this area, so I have to save it. This is the most annoying mission. This mission takes the longest amount of time because, oh, I'm not close enough. Because this guy is a film person. I can't think of words because it's too late at night. But he wants a spitter zombie to record it for a film. So I have to, at some point, find and bring him a spitter zombie. But the only good point I've found to do this in is during the Mexico section, which, as you can imagine, is pretty far away from this place in America. So it wastes a ton of time having to ride back carrying a spitter zombie and things. But I have not found a better way to do it, and I've tried. I looked around, I could not think of anything else. Alright, so yeah, we just need to trigger this cutscene. And then we go over here and use a bed. So yeah, capture a retcher from Captive Ridge. Doesn't need to be from anywhere. So now we go back to Fort Mercer. It's that one. Not Beecher's Hope, for crying out loud. That would have been a disaster. Okay, so now we run over here and trigger a cutscene. I should probably whistle off my horse. There we go. Cutscene conveniently teleports me inside. Take the poster. So now I need to go rescue one missing person. This is like another side mission-y mechanic thing that you can do. I think there's like... There might be an infinite, they might just be procedurally generated, I don't know, but... There's lots of thankfully I only have to save one. Right, here comes the next bit. This run's going good so far, so I think I'm gonna try YOLO strats. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I need to go to an area and pick up some things for West Dickens. But there's a cliff that I have to go down, and the fastest way to get down it is to throw me and the horse off of it and pray we survive. We normally do, but if we don't, I have a dead horse for a long period of time and I can't travel to where I want to go. So here we go. I'm just going to throw us off a cliff here. And the horse died. Okay, well, fucking me then. That wasn't the best aim. I hit a little bumpy thing which threw the horse into the air and killed it. Yeah, after your mount is lost, you have to wait before you can whistle for another. So now I'm going to have to run away from here and pray a horse shows up eventually. Hindsight, I probably shouldn't have tried that, but never mind. I'm not too fussed about the time. This is just for fun. So yeah, I just need to run this way and keep whistling and pray a horse shows up. Just need to really hope that it's not an undead horse, because that would be a major problem. Just please be a normal, plain-ass horse, is what I want. Should probably just follow this road. Actually, no, I shouldn't. I should go this way. Come on. This game is not being very nice to me. Okay, there we go. So let's see, did I get a bullshit horse? He looks alive. Oh, he is alive. Okay, excellent. Alright, so we're not completely screwed. Just a bit of time loss. Travel through here. Speaking of fun, this is a canyon, and for some reason they decided to fill it with laggy zombies. So I'll just ride through here. Sometimes you can get some really sick air off these zombies, but that didn't happen this time. Yeah, okay, whatever. Yeah, I just need to go rescue this person over here. Let's get my gun out. Come on, John, get the gun out. Thank you. Alright, there we go. If I don't shoot the zombie before I get over there, I'll trigger a cutscene, which I don't want to watch. Stop the horse. Fantastic. Alright, so now I have to convince this woman to get on the horse. Or girl, or whatever she is. Whoa! Holy crap! Oh my god, if the horse had killed her...
Come on. Let's get you home.
Get on the horse, please. Gotta do this really annoying animation. You can put her in such a spot where she just teleports on the horse, GTA 4/5 style.
John Marston.
But it's pretty difficult. There's not like, you know, just two rocks I can stand in between, or like, you know, a pole and a wall like in GTA 4.
I have a small farm up
So I don't normally attempt it. Just watch the animation of her getting on the horse. So yeah, anyway, going through this canyon again. Thankfully the zombies... Oh god, they've got some air there. Thankfully the zombies don't seem to hurt the horse at all. Sweet. Alright, back to Fort Mercer. I could try to climb the cliff, and if I get a good horse climb, it'll be faster, but don't feel like it now. Now that I failed one YOLO thing, I should probably just play safe from now on. Which is funny, because I literally, on the last mission, the last 5 minutes of the run can completely fail and be done. Because of flying, but you know, that's just how this run is.
What are you talking about?
A stupid hard glitch I have to do is right in the last 5 minutes, and it'll probably kill me. But hopefully we get it. It's pretty sweet when you get it. Alright, so yeah, anyway, jump off my horse really early here, because I have to get both of these people off. And done with that crap. Okay, so... run up here. Let's travel to Plainview. There it is. Alright. Oh, it's nighttime now. Interesting. Oh, hello. Ah, oh, damn. Just trying to steal that guy's horse. It's useful to steal a horse here because there's another cliff I have to go down. And if I just have some random stolen horse, I don't mind throwing it off of the cliff and killing it. But unfortunately I didn't manage to grab it. So I'll have to just be careful and make sure this horse doesn't go down the cliff. Bit of a time loss, but never mind. I would just throw the horse off the cliff again, but I don't feel like risking another 50-50 for an undead horse. Okay. So it's right here. Let's stop, get off, and I just need to jump off this cliff. Excellent. Okay, so it's another cutscene. Now the problem that I haven't thrown my horse off the... let me try again. Now I haven't thrown the horse off of the cliff, he's now stuck up there and needs to find the long way around on his own. This is another reason why it's faster to just throw someone else's horse off. Come on, thank you. Alright, that was pretty slow, but never mind. Slow and steady. Yep, so now we just go down here and trigger another cutscene. Completely pointless transition. An undead horse is just a really terrible horse, basically. It has unlimited stamina, but it's really disobedient and won't travel in a straight line. So it's just a complete pain in the ass to deal with, and I'd really like to avoid using an undead horse. Yeah, I'm on my second horse scale, so this can't be that fast. But I consistently get like 108s, so losing a few minutes to a horse death is not going to put me over estimate. Dying to flying might, but yeah. Anyway, you don't need to help these guys, you can just open their chest full of stuff. Excellent. And the horse does that. Okay. So yeah, I needed to steal the army uniform from them, because I'm going to pretend to be in the army to get into Mexico. It's not a problem of learning to control the horse. It literally just turns left and right on random intervals. There's nothing you can do. You can wiggle the analog stick left and right, Vice City Stories style, to try and mitigate the swerving, but... I say Vice City Stories style, but you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. There's like a mission in Vice City Stories where you're drugged, and your car constantly swerves left and right. But if you just wiggle the stick, it doesn't happen. But yeah, you can do that sort of thing in this game, but... it really doesn't work that well. I should actually be conserving that ammo. What am I doing? Revolver ammo becomes a bit more useful later on, when I'm inside of caves and I have to carry a zombie, when I can only use one-handed weapons. Come on. Alright, there we go. Is it going to give me some ammo? No. The box is not kind. Alright, well, this is a auto-scroller. You're supposed to fight a load of zombies that are attacking the train, but that's not what I do. What I do is I lighten the train so it goes faster. If I push these guys off, like that, there's less weight on the train and it goes faster. Come on now. Come on. Fantastic. And now you... So yeah, I just feed these guys to our zombie overlords. There we go. See you later, chaps. Rockstar did not put a failure state in for these guys falling off of the train or maybe dying. So you can just do that. There's also another glitch you can do to pass the time, which is if I climb up here and do this. Oh, I didn't do it. John, my friend. There it is. The animation of climbing around this corner was not designed to be moved by the train. So what happens is while John is doing the animation, he's stuck in place. Like this. And then he pings back. Oh, I do not want to get off the train. Alright, there we go. Wow, that was a really slowing climb animation. What the hell? Never seen that before. There's another glitch I can do where I can put myself out of bounds by using the train's engine, but I don't feel like doing that in a run, so I'll pass on that one. Ow. Oh, fuck. That was probably the worst time to fall off the train, but thankfully I survived. Alright, there's supposed to be dialogue here, but there isn't anything because I pushed them off. So yeah, this bit I need to kill these zombies really quickly. Which I am not doing. Oh dear. No, I did not do that right. So if you kill those zombies quick enough, the second wave doesn't spawn. And you can just get straight on the train, but I didn't get it. But it's not too much of a problem. I'm stuck. No, John, on the train. Thank you. Alright, I'm now in Mexico. I think I pronounced that right. So, right, so for this I need to travel the entire... Oh god. Fucking hell, I almost set my horse on... Oh, I did set my horse on fire, fantastic. I need to travel the entire length of Mexico. And the best way to do it is to travel along this train track, because it goes straight through it. So yeah, like I said at the start of this run, horses are slower off-road, so I need to stay on-road. Unfortunately, the rails count as off-road, while only the bit in the middle counts as on-road. So this is where I need to do some really delicate horse movements to keep the horse in between these two rails. And this is where, if you have an undead horse, you just lose so much time, because it's impossible to keep the undead horse in between those bars. If he puts one hoof on the rails, he loses all of his momentum. Anyway, yeah, travelling through this town to unlock it, and back onto the rails. So yeah, I'm just looking downwards to try and keep on these rails. Easy does it. Oh damn, I fell off. So yeah, you can see I lose on my speed when that happens. Then I have to convert stamina into speed by spamming the A button. But now I'm hurting my horse, which is not what I want to do. Good, good. No animals attacking me or my horse.
Let's go.
Oh, I fell off. Come on now.
Let's go.
But yeah, we need to travel to the Nun's Palace, or whatever this place is called. Probably just a church. Here we are. And trigger a cutscene over here. Alright, so this is where I need to find a spitter zombie. So I need to go into this area and save it. And this is like one of the hardest areas to save because you need to kill so many zombies. Oh god, I'm already being attacked right at the start of this. As you can see, there's spitter zombies here. But I hog tie, which is like use a lasso on a spitter zombie, and then pick him up and carry him around. And while I'm carrying him around, I move really slowly, and I kind of use one-handed weapons. So I want to save that as late as I can. There's normally zombies here. No, oh, there we go. Sorry about the flashing, by the way. This is pretty obnoxious. It's even annoying me. But yeah, I need to pick up the spitter zombie and bring him to that film director guy. But I don't want to do it too early. I need to time it right. So there's enough zombies to kill still, and I have like backup spitter zombies. Because the spitter zombie is actually really delicate. If I put him down and leave him, he'll despawn. If I walk anywhere near some fire, or someone shoots at me, or a zombie hits me, or anything, he'll die. So I need to be really careful. I saw a zombie in this window up a minute ago, and it's not there anymore. What can happen is a zombie spawns in this room in front of me, which is just an empty void in between, like, 4 walls. It's not actually a room. And I had to do a really complicated set of glitches in order to get myself into that room and kill the zombie. But yeah, there's this, like, empty room. There's just, like, you go inside and there's a door, but you can't open the door. There's just, like, this tiny 1x1 closet room thing. Sometimes zombies can spawn in there and you're completely screwed when that happens. Oh, I got the one in the window, nice. Alright, this is where I need to start looking for a spitter zombie. You're not a spitter. Come on. I heard one. I think I heard one anyway. Might just been a normal one I heard. Alright, let's run over here, see if any are over here. Nope. Okay. I hear shooting, which is normally a good sign. Are any of you spitters? You are not. You're chargers. Is that a spitter? Oh, come on, game. You've got to give me a spitter. There's one. Right, let's quickly... Before he gets killed. Leave him alone. He's mine. Alright. Hey there, buddy. Can you leave me alone while I... Okay, cool. I shot that one and immediately got the trigger. Oh shit, they're all running towards me. Yeah, let's see, he just hit me. I don't think it killed it, thankfully. Picking him up again. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I did this too late, I think. Alright, let's not walk into any fire or anything stupid like that. Let's whistle for my horse. Please whistle. Thank you. Fantastic, okay. Right, so I've got a spitter zombie, and now I need to take him back to America. He's, illegal immigrant. Oh, shit. I thought the horse was close enough, but he wasn't. Stupid console controls. It's the same button to drop him as it is to put him on a horse. Put victim on horse, there we go. Damn context-sensitive buttons. Alright. Let's go. So yeah, now I need to... It's this direction. I need to ride the zombie all the way. There's lots of obstacles I need to avoid, like people shooting at me. Sometimes people can spawn with like a minigun in an encampment and they can get pissed at me and shoot me, which kills me, the horse, and the zombie. There's fire. I need to make sure I don't ride through any fire. That will kill the zombie. There's lots of things I need to avoid. if this zombie dies, it just turns into an RNG fest of me wandering around trying to find a spitter zombie. And that is not what I want this to turn into. So yeah, as you can see, there's like fire over here, so I need to make sure I avoid it at all costs. So let's stick way to the left. Fantastic. Horse didn't do anything stupid. Okay, there's not too much fire today, that's nice. So I just need to avoid this. The hitboxes for the fire are way bigger than the actual fire itself. So I am taking no chances. Sorry about the mumble noises, I probably should have muted that before I started. I think this game takes place in 1911, if I remember correctly. Row. Yeah, that's the sound of a cougar, obviously. I do not want to run into one of those, because it will kill my horse. Alright. Fantastic. Triggered the cutscene. Literally triggered. Okay. Sweet. So yeah, the zombies kill the filmmaker. Plot twist. Right, so now I need to travel to Las Semanas. No, it's still 1911 in Undead Nightmare as well. Takes place like 70% of the way through the game. Okay. Talk to this lady. Yeah, it's just an alternate timeline. Horsey? It has to be because you kill so many characters that are still alive in the main story. Alright, so now I need to go over here and cleanse this graveyard. Do I need to cleanse this graveyard? No, 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 no. I need to find a normal zombie. That is the next part. Alright. I need to bring a regular zombie to that lady. But thankfully, regular zombies spawn just down this road pretty consistently. There we go, there's one. Yeah, I'm glad I found this spot for normal zombies, otherwise this would have been another RNG fest of trying to find a zombie. Okay. Uh-oh, I hear a zombie. Oh shit, yeah. Typical. No, horsey, don't get scared. It's okay. Come here, horse. There's a good horse. Come here. Okay. Oh, oh shit, tumbleweed. Actually pretty rare in this game. Alright, so yeah, bring the zombie down this road. Oh yeah, I cloned my horse as well, I forgot about that. Just an interesting glitch. For some reason, if you whistle, when you teleport here, your horse is already hitched on that spot. But if you whistle for your horse, it spawns a new horse. Very strange. So yeah, I cloned my horse. But it's not really useful. It would be useful if I was worried about killing my horse, because I could use the clone and not the real one, but there's not really any chance of that happening now. Not the blunderbuss, just the sawn-off. Actually, I don't need to use the sawn-off, I've got plenty of this. Okay, right, so time to cleanse another graveyard. This is the last graveyard I need to do, and also the most pain in the arse. But it's okay, because we are rewarded with the gift of flight after this mission, which I will explain when I get to it. But basically there's this ridiculous glitch you can do that allows you to fly, but as you can imagine, it's very broken and will probably kill me if I don't do it right. But from what I can understand, it involves breaking John's animation model, his animation settings or something. I don't know how to describe it, but John has like a set of animations that he can play, and some animations aren't valid for some weapons and whatnot. So I trick the game into loading the wrong animation for the wrong weapon, and it just comes on. His physics just completely break, and gravity stops existing. But unfortunately, so does every other form of control. So I have to aim the fly before I begin flying, and once I begin flying, there is no correction. I am a plane with no hydraulics. The only control I have is down. And because of the way the fall damage works in this game, when I'm flying, it takes my highest point and my lowest point. Or sorry, it takes my highest point and my landing point, and uses that for damage calculations. So I need to be very careful how I fly. It's not so much sticking the landing that's the problem, it's more sticking the flight. Alright, so just kill these zombies. Sweet. Hey horse, can you just follow me for a bit? Right, so what I need to do is need to fake throw this weapon, switch to that weapon, and then excellent. Okay, so what I've done is I have two guns in my shotgun bar, right? That use different animations. The Sawnov, which is a one-handed shotgun, and the regular shotgun, which is two-handed. Hang on a minute, I'm just gonna play it safe and lay a marker down here. Give me one moment. That was not good. No, I'm abandoning that. Hang on, let me try this again. But yeah, I have a, let me just go this way. Hang on a minute. This is tricky. I'll explain it in a second. Okay, the horse didn't nudge me or anything. Fantastic. So, yeah, this is flying. What's happening is I'm loading the animation for the one-handed shotgun while holding a two-handed shotgun, and this breaks John completely. John is all the way back there. You can't see him anymore. But what's happening is my physics lock and stay in place. I still have a hitbox, which means I can go up like that. But yeah, my physics completely break and gravity ceases to exist, but so does all forms of control. I can't go left, right, or anything like that. The only thing I can do is cancel the glitch and fall back to Earth. So yeah, the only control I have is down. But yeah, I got that. That wasn't too bad. I took that really safe. I did like a ground level fly where I just flew over the floor so I couldn't possibly die. There's a bit has its own risks because I could hit a rock and fly up into the air or whatever, but it seemed fine. Okay, sweet. So yeah, that's flying. It's only slightly useful there. It's only a little bit faster than just riding a horse normally. The reason it's faster is because you go max speed while going off-road. Take a straight line. It's probably debatable whether it's better to just ride the horse there, but if you get that fly first time, it'll definitely be faster. Alright, so now I need to... all the zombies are invisible for a little bit here. I don't know why. But this is what auto-aim is for. Oh crap, I almost shot my horse square in the face then. Right in the back of the head. Okay, this is actually really fast, which is good. But I am being rushed a bit. Oh my. No, 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 no. Stay back. Oh, they're coming through the bloody... This is because this area rewards you with dynamite, which is what I need. to trigger the next mission. See, there you go, it says dynamite times 4. Oh, so now I have to save. Yeah, you can shoot your horse while on it. It's a great game like that. So now I travel to Casa something something. Okay, and we give the dynamite to Landau Ricketts, who has the ingenious idea of combining the zombie bait potion with dynamite. So you can lure zombies into an area as they try and get the potion, and then they explode. Completely useless in a speedrun because I can just shoot them in the face. Okay, so now we go to Las Semanas. What's the time at? 1:04. Yeah, this is underestimate. I mean, I could even screw this next fly up and be fine, I think. So this is fine. Okay. Oh, hey, that's my real horse. Oh no, I cloned my horse. I'm actually gonna take the clone. No, I'm not. I don't need to take a horse at all. I need to whistle for my horse here because if there's a horse hitched, the cutscene after this mission will break. And John will slowly, uncontrollably walk towards the horse that is hitched to the thing, and I'll lose a load of time. So yeah, I need to do that to make sure that doesn't happen. So now my horse just spawns. I just spawn on my horse like this. Alright, so this is the second last mission. I am riding off and I don't need to. So yeah, what I need to do is I need to travel to the other side of Mexico, because I'm on the east at the moment. I need to go all the way to the west. So the fastest way to do this is to, of course, use a bed. On my way here, once I came from America, I travelled through a town called Chuparosa, which is where I'm going to teleport to now. Which is the closest I can get to where I need to go. And now I need to set up a flying glitch really quickly. That was the wrong weapon. Hope this doesn't screw up. That screwed up. Okay, whatever. Let's not use an explosive weapon. Okay, there we go. So the game is finicky. Sometimes you have to use the sawn-off first and then switch to the double-barreled. Sometimes you have to use the double-barreled and switch to the shotgun sawn-off. I don't fully understand it, but... Alright, so this is the hardest fly in the whole game. I have to fly across the whole map, and I have to aim it by looking at a bush and praying my horse doesn't run into me. So here we go. And my horse nudged me. Ah, you dickhead! Okay, that's fine. Try again. I'll give this a few shots. If I can't get it lined up, I'll just ride there and not wait. Yeah, the horse generally nudges me here and puts me off course. Okay, that's good. As long as I don't hit that light post. Okay, fantastic. Right, so again, I'm uncontrollably travelling forwards and I can't change my direction. The only thing I can do is go down, but it's pointless because where I need to go is very high up. So my only hope... Wow, I'm actually dead on, look at that. My only hope is to land in the trigger for the cutscene before I hit the ground and die. So yeah, this is actually perfect. I'm square onto the house, which is exactly where I want to go. So I'm just going to continue to gain height like this. And once I get... Okay, I'm a little bit left, but that's fine. Once I get vaguely near the house, I'm going to cancel the glitch. Okay, good. Good. And now. Oh, okay. That was a bit too early. I wasn't as high as I thought I was. But it's okay. I made it. Excellent. Alright. The thing is, when John begins falling from Earth, he travels really fast forwards. Anyway, I need to set up another glitch. Give me a second.
Wait here. It's too dangerous.
Ah, fucked up. I'll give it one more shot. There's a speed running glitch I can do here. Just give me a second. Uh-oh. I think I'm stuck. Okay, I fucked up. I'm not gonna bother then. There's a powered running glitch I can do that lets me run really fast, but it's kind of tricky to pull off. It involves switching between doing the flying glitch and halfway through doing the flying glitch, switching to my fists and then switching back into the flying glitch, and it makes me run really fast for some reason. But I couldn't get it. It's not too much of a problem these anyway. Yeah, that was a really good fly. I hit it dead on. I'm happy with that. It's probably the most accurate one I've ever done. It was dead on and I was the correct height. I might not have even died if I had just fallen and not hit the cutscene. Hey buddy, please get away from me. So yeah, I need to run through all here, get to the end, trigger the end bit, and then kill all the zombies. Okay, so this is where I need my revolver, because it's short range, but it's a high rate of fire. It's needed for in these little caves. Just kill them quickly. I have way too much revolver ammo. Okay, I didn't optimize my ammo usage very well. Ideally, I should have exactly 0 bullets on the revolver at the end of the run. I use the revolver most of the time, because it's the best weapon. But that didn't happen. So the reason I run through and don't kill any zombies on the way, is because the older zombies from the start despawn. So instead of every single zombie as I walk through, I just run all the way to the end, despawn a load of zombies, and then run back and kill the ones that haven't despawned. Sweet. Alright, final room. That zombie didn't die, did he? One more wave. See, what's happening in the story is that I'm like returning a mask to its rightful place. Oh shit, I was too close to that one. John, get up. John, get up. Thank you. Now this is the zombie that cost me my run at Insomnia. Okay, there we go. And time. I hope you're ready with time, I forgot to tell you to do that. Okay, well yeah, that's Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare.
How do you know?
I hope he actually stopped time. I didn't even think about that. Never mind. Okay, he did. Sweet. Alright. Yeah, that's Undead Nightmare. I'm underestimate, which is good.
GG.
GG. Yeah, underestimate, which is good considering I didn't practice at all and haven't been at home most of the time today, but yeah.
A horse is waiting for you.
Thanks for watching my run, and I'll see you whenever I see you, I guess. What's next? What's next?
GTA 5.
Oh, GTA
Any
5. Oh, Christ, okay. Well, good time to go to bed. Good time to go to bed and wake up and watch the end of it. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye.